Happy Tuesday, everybody. This is Eufaula Artalks, and today we have some special guests for you. This is Selina, Jayne, Dornan, your host, and I am down here in the Eufaula Main Street studio, and you are looking today not at my face, but at some beautiful beadwork. Isn't this great? This is the best way to start, right here. Talk about art, guys. This is an art form on its own. And we're going to talk to two extraordinary ladies that have been responsible for this. And we're going to learn a little bit about beading today. Hey, guys. Thank you so much for being with us today. Yeah, of course. I want to introduce Mary Kaulay. I want to make sure I say it right. And Susan Dickey. Mary, oh my God, I got your names. Mary Dickey and Susan Kaulay. I'm twisting over. Okay, so I understand that you are her niece, right? Okay, so beading. People don't think about that as an art, but I think it's a beautiful art. And, you know, people think about art, they think, okay, painting, you know, you got some great paintings behind you, but art it's not just a craft, or beading is not just a craft, it's an art. Yeah, so let's just go way back. Where did you first start beading? When did you first start beading?
Well, I was 12, so I've been beading for 16 years. My mom taught me as a Christmas gift one year.
Wow.
Because, like I said, beading isn't only just a hobby, but like she was taught, and she learned how to make the same of all this, and she's who taught us. So, you know, it's carried through our family for now multiple generations. So it's not only just art for us or just a hobby, but it means a lot, and a lot of beadwork has meaning. You know, you can tell a difference between sets, like that beadwork set, tribally, each tribe's different. You can usually tell, but that's why we go so in depth with it, is how much it means to us, because it is a family thing, it is cultural, it's tradition, and we try to keep it going the best we can.
Yeah, and it's not all about just, not just commercial. It's not about making money or going to the arts and crafts shows.
You have to love it,
has,
because it teaches you a lot of patience. It's very tedious.
Yeah.
And it takes a special kind of mindset to want to be.
Yes.
Because it's so tedious. Little things you mess with, but it's worth it. Yeah, you have to have focus, that's right.
Yeah. Okay, so I've heard, now you tell me that a lot of this work here is yours, right? And this is your...
It started out with just a small hair clips. Birthday gift from my sister, her mom.
Oh.
My sister's actually considered a master beadwork artist. She has work everywhere, all over the countries. She has full outfits. She does outfits.
Wow. And what's your sister's name?
Kaulay.
Oh.
She's a master. She's damn good. She is damn good.
Wow, that's awesome.
I only learned like 8 years ago or so.
Yeah.
And this outfit started out with just a little bitty tiny hair clips. They were just a birthday. I think it was Christmas or birthday. I can't remember. And I liked that color, so it just kind of blew up from there.
So all this, we were talking about this earlier, this is all your personal stuff. It's your private collection, so it's not for sale. But do you do things for sale?
I just do the small things. I do like earrings, fully beaded lanyards, purses, baby shoes. I made a couple of baby moccasins, you know. But, you know, like simple things. That's what I like to do.
Right.
They do like the outfits, she and her mom.
So are they commissioned? Is it somebody tell you what they want, or do you design it for them?
It all depends. Everyone's different. Sometimes people know exactly what they want, and then other times they'll be like, "You go ahead and do what you want with it." So we just let them choose color most of the time, and they trust by seeing our previous work, you know, what we'll do with the color that they want, and we're really good on pricing it for people, especially customers that come back to us a lot. You know, we give them a good deal,
right?
Because it's something we not only do, you know, just for us, but we do it just to do it because we like it. And a lot of people like a lot of different things, and we have a wide range of style. Like, she'll put spikes and studs in some of the stuff that I wear in some of my earrings, because that's just how I am. I like to wear a lot of black all the time, and she makes personalized earrings for me. And all kinds, even buttons.
Yeah.
Different stones, all kinds of things, which is a wide range for everybody, and even size, price-wise, like the cheapest pair of earrings is like $5.
Wow.
And they're still in good detail, like
Yeah.
it's work that's worth it.
Now, the little bit that I know about beading, there's different sizes of beads,
Yes.
right? So what is the smallest size?
Man,
Cut beads? But I don't know what size.
there's some called delicas, and they're tiny.
and
They're
they're
what, size 13?
I think so. They're
Something like that.
Yeah.
And, the higher the number is in some of the beads, the smaller the bead is.
Oh, I see. Okay, so it's
Yeah.
reverse of what you might think. Wow. So what's your favorite size? I mean, do you have preference?
Yeah, I prefer tri-cut beads. They're what, size 13 or 11? No, 11. 11 tri-cut, and those are some of the ones in the necklace right there. And that's what those are the style of beads that I prefer to bead with. And we actually bead with 2 different kinds of beads.
Yeah, I prefer seed bead.
And that's like what's in the earrings right
Yeah,
here.
those are seed
Oh.
beads. I prefer seed beaded. I do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. Do you have a preference on colors, or do you just kind of?
I use whatever color, man. When I put my music on, sitting there with my music on, might be listening to some Led Zeppelin or whatever, you know. And I'll just bead, and I'll just bead. And if I'll be like, hey, this is a cool color stone, and I'll just choose it. I'll just go with it.
Random things we find.
Yeah.
In like stores or just walking around somewhere, we're like, oh, that's kind of a cool color pattern. And she'll take it, she'll go make
Yeah,
little
I'll
earrings
remember
right
it.
fast.
You know, I'll remember what color pattern it was, and I'll go and make, you know.
Wow.
Yeah.
So do you think that your well, obviously your beadwork's influenced by your culture, and you said you're both Kiowa and Creek, right? So you kind of have a lot of directions that you can go with both tribes. So, and you said they each have kind of their own significant. What would you say as far as Creek beadwork? What stands out the most, or what kind of signifies that this is Creek? Is there something in particular, or?
I think my mom had said they used a lot of floral. I think they used to use floral
And,
or something like
rainbow colors, with ribbon dancers. They used all kinds of colors.
Right.
And that was my grandma too, you know, she was also an artist, and she did mainly sewing, and all the colors that are in our beadwork are also the same kind of colors she used in all of her work.
Yeah.
Every color you could imagine.
That's amazing.
All kinds of colors.
So I guess you can kind of liken it to when somebody sits and say crochets, and you kind of get into your own space and you kind of meditate. Do you find that you go into that? Yeah, that's very cool. Well, I understand you also do art. What kind of artwork do you do? Painting, I guess.
I like to do textured art. What I do is I paint the actual picture, and I like to put something on the canvas that sticks out of the painting. It's almost 3D-ish like. But I like dark art. To be very honest, I like Gothic art.
Interesting.
I love Native American art because growing up I went to powwows.
Yeah.
They've been taking me since I was born, and so I've seen tons of Native American artists that I grew up looking at and traveling with my grandma's table at powwow, her arts and crafts booth, and I've met all kinds of artists, and that also made an impact on, you know, what I decided I wanted to do art-wise. So yeah, I just love all kinds of art because I grew up around it.
Yeah, but it's a band.
It does. It really,
Yeah.
all of us.
That's
Beadwork
awesome.
goes back to like my great grandma. And my uncle, my dad's brother, PJ, he beaded. His sister picked it up. And saw it in the family. My mom's side of the family, you know, my uncle and her cousin, and
Yeah.
it's all art.
So it's not only a culture, it's a tradition.
Yeah.
Yeah,
pretty much.
that's awesome. That's awesome. So when we started this series, you know, talking to different artists, it was because the COVID had affected so many people. And a lot of our artists had nowhere to go. I mean, of course, now there's the internet, you know, but there's not as many shows and stuff. Has it affected you guys as far as, I mean, I know you don't do this strictly for a livelihood, but you do go to arts and crafts in powwows.
Shows
And
and powwows, and
Yeah.
we are a big powwow family.
yeah. Now, has there been any powwows at all this year?
People have been trying to have them, but I guess they're just like smaller gatherings. But
Yeah. Yeah, because I haven't heard of any.
So that kind of, it sucks because we do love going to powwows.
Yeah.
We grew up going to powwows, and now we miss all these powwow people and our powwow friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we, like I said, we know plenty of other artists and arts and crafts booths that go to the same powwows that we do.
Right.
So we haven't seen them in a long time. None of them. It's hard.
Yeah.
It changes a lot.
Yeah.
Changes everything.
Passes away from
Yeah, people that we won't see at powwow again because they passed away.
As you passed.
But,
Oh,
it's,
yeah. Yeah. Well, I know they've had a couple of, down here at Posey Park, here in Eufaula, they've had a couple of arts and crafts shows. Did you see a difference in what they had done in the past to the attendance, and did you see that maybe that it affected just that, or were people anxious to get out and go?
I'm sure it has, because we didn't go to the Posey ones.
You didn't? Okay.
No, we didn't go to those.
Yeah.
Because of everything going on.
Right.
I'm sure it was probably
Yeah. Yeah.
took a pretty good hit here and there.
I know myself, I try to avoid crowds, so I did
Yeah.
drive by, and I did see some people there, but I just wondered if it was, it didn't seem like it was as much as I'd seen in the past, so. I think it really is affecting our artists and our people, but in a positive light, how has it helped you? Do you think that it has caused you, in a positive way, maybe to get deeper into your beading or creating new things, or has it affected you in any other way?
I mean, I guess gives more time,
Yeah.
honestly, to add to the inventory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if somebody wanted to look at your work or purchase, how would they contact you? Do you have a Facebook page or a website, or?
I don't have a Facebook page or anything, but we pretty much sell from out of our home.
You do? Okay.
I have a
Well-
Facebook page.
She has a Facebook page.
And what's it, just under your name?
Mhm.
Okay. Well, we'll put some information on our Facebook page here for the Eufaula Arts Council, and if anyone's interested out there in looking at some of their work or purchasing, you can contact us here, and we will get some information to you or contact them for you, and then let you contact. We'll work out something that they can look at your work. I know you have a box full of other stuff here too, so I know that it takes a long time. I tried beading when I was younger. It is not my forte, but I did the basic daisy chain. Is that what it's called when they do the little, I think that's what they call it.
Reading,
Yeah, so that's about as far as I got. So I really admire your work. It's very beautiful, and I know it's very, very tedious. Yeah, so, but, and it is an art form. Not everybody can do it. It is an art form. So I always ask this question of my artists: what does art mean to you?
To us, together would mean a lot to our family, honestly. It means a lot of our family because it's where it came from. And, we take it to heart. We do our best every piece that we make, because that's something that we were taught: you do it or you don't. And we make sure every piece we do is our best work. We take a lot of pride in it, and the time that we spend on it is precious time. And we like to make sure every customer we sell to, they understand what we do, and they appreciate our work and how we work with them, so that they can also share the pieces that we make with everyone else.
Right. Now, I heard that when somebody is doing beadwork, that they always leave like a slight flaw. Is that just an old wives' tale, or?
I don't know.
Yeah, because like
Unless
with,
they just mess up.
Excuse.
I always thought that was interesting. They said that nothing, culturally. Yeah.
It's kind of like a trademark for them.
Yeah.
Every artist has a trademark.
Yeah.
One time I
There
had
you
the
go.
Cheeto print on the back of
That's my trademark.
I eat those Cheetos while I made these earrings here. That's
The Cheeto beater. Oh, well, guys, thank you so much for coming today. It's been quite a pleasure, and I'm sure it's quite an enlightenment to people that have never really thought about, beadwork as an art. But if there's someone that's interested in trying it, what's any words of advice?
put on some calming music. Make sure you got a calm environment because you're going to get frustrated when you get started. Get ready to be poked because it's going to happen. Your fingers are going to get poked. And just take your time.
Thread might get
tangled
make
sometimes.
sure you wax it pretty good.
Ah.
Yeah, there's a lot of little things, but pretty much take your time.
And if you throw it, just don't throw it too hard.
Yeah, just toss it to the side. It won't break. You just toss it to the side for a minute. Take a deep breath.
There you go.
Some Dr. Pepper or something.
Do you guys ever do classes or anything?
No.
No, my
No?
sister did. She had one down here.
Oh, she did? Well, that might be something we need to do to get people back together. There you go. So, well, guys, again, thank you so much for coming out, and stay safe out there and keep on beating. All right.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.